Mother of murdered son rejects $6 million settlement, demands justice. Newsroom reports 6 months have passed since Sharon Jones faced the unimaginable. The charred remains of her 22-year-old son, Hakeem John, were discovered under horrific circumstances. Hakeem lost his life during a tragic incident that occurred while he was picking fruit, and his mother has been on a relentless pursuit for justice ever since. In an emotional interview on Tuesday, Sharon Jones expressed her deep frustration with the ongoing investigation, criticizing the police for their lack of transparency and delays. She revealed that her attempts to obtain updates on the case have been consistently met with evasiveness, further exacerbating her grief and suspicion. Adding to her distress, Jones disclosed that she was offered a $6 million settlement by the family of the suspect, a 59-year-old farmer. She has firmly rejected the offer, stating, "They murdered my son, and no amount of money can bring him back. My son is gone. I can't see him, hear from him, or have him by my side. Money can't buy life." Hakeem John's remains were discovered on February 26 in an empty lot adjacent to the farmer's property on Cone Shop Street, La Grange. The remains, which included a skull and pieces of burnt clothing, were found among a pile of debris. Authorities believe John was electrocuted by the farmer's fence and that his body was subsequently burned and buried. Although the farmer was initially arrested, he was later released on a $1 million bail without facing any charges. Jones has been informed that delays in the investigation are due to pending DNA test results, but she remains skeptical. "I'm not even convinced that the DNA samples were sent for testing," she said, expressing concern over what she perceives as a possible cover-up. Jones's anguish is compounded by the lack of progress in the case. "The man who killed my son is free while I am in constant pain," she said. "Every day, I think about my son. I've grown weary of the lack of answers. When I or my daughter contact the police, we receive the same response, 'It hasn't come yet,' or 'You have to wait until next month.'" The case was first reported by a 16-year-old friend of John, who told the police that they were caught by the farmer while picking fruit. During the chase, Hakeem attempted to scale the fence, was electrocuted, and then, according to the teenager, the farmer wrapped his body in a bedsheet and moved it deeper into the farm before disappearing. Sharon Jones remains steadfast in her quest for justice. "I feel horrible, terrible, and devastated. If they refuse to give me justice, then at least return my son's remains to me. I believe God will fight my battle for me. I don't want man's justice. God will judge them harshly." With unwavering determination, Jones vowed to continue her fight. "I want justice for my son. I want to see the man responsible held accountable for his actions," she said with resolve.